want to say, first of all, that although I share some of the same concerns that people have here, I am an enthusiastic supporter of the bill. But my concern is that the tone of the discussion nationally has been almost violent. I'm concerned about the tone, and that's what I want to ask you about. We have the idea, I think, that if we use the wrong terminology often enough, people will begin to believe it. And I'm going to allow as to how I need to be educated tonight. So I'm going to ask you to tell me about when you talk about government takeover of the healthcare program. And I'm not, with my insurance anyway, I don't understand the government to be touching it. So why is it that we continually refer to it as a government takeover, and what does that term mean to you?
Well, it means the government mandates that you will all have insurance. That's a requirement, whether you need it or not.
And you will pay for it.
You will pay for it, or your employer will pay for it, and if the employer doesn't pay for it or provide the insurance that is mandated, the levels, then they will receive a penalty. They will pay a fine. As far as I know, when the government has an IRS agent that it will be signed to watch if you're living within the constraints of the law or not. If they have bureaucrats who are going to determine what levels of care will be carried out or mandated, what payments and formularies are in place beyond even what insurance companies do right now with formularies. And when you have a Congress that, after the hue and cry, whether right, wrong, or different, pushes and pushes, bribes, cajoles, pays off, threatens to get it passed under the cover of darkness over the cries of the people, that is a government takeover, because bottom line is we have no choice about our health care anymore as far as having it, not having it, what levels we choose to pay for, what we don't. That's it. We have that choice now, the majority of people in the United States, the majority of people. Yes, sir.
I've lived a little bit longer than most people, and thank God that I've got a new heart, and I've been through quite a few operations last year. But I'm sick and tired of this debate about health care. I've been a Republican all my life and never voted for anybody else besides the Republicans or a few independents. But I'd like to know, when are we going to fix some of the other problems that we're facing us? Like the border.
We're not talking about anything else tonight, but I can tell you I'm with you on that. And I'm with you on the other problems too, but this is health care tonight. We'll have another town hall meeting where we talk about amnesty, we can talk about border control, we can talk about jobs and economy, we can talk taxation, we can talk about cap and trade. Did I cover enough of them yet? Yeah, we want to do that, but tonight is health care.
What about including abortions with a solution of adoptions?
Adoptions. Adoption is the other option.
Yeah,
and it's a good option.
And I'm going to say something here that I favor you, and I voted for you, and I've seen you before, and I've been to this meeting before. But let me say something that we all should realize. We've got two people saying two opposite things, and one of them's a liar. That's the truth. Democrats are liars if you're a Republican. And if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, the Republicans are liars. But it's
not all of them.
4 years before we know anything about what this is going to do. And if we're right, you'll be back in Washington. But if you're not right, you won't be.
And even if we are right, I might not be back in. That's the election opportunity.
That's true.
Yeah. No, I think you hit a point there. We have to come to a conclusion. That's why I say, at the very least, spend some time looking at the bill. Look at other commentaries in the bill. Even if you don't agree with, I mean, yeah, go to PBS. Go to Mackinac Center. Go to the Heritage Foundation. Go to the Brookings Institution. Go take a look and read the bill and determine for yourself. It can be done. If you just want to say, my mind's made up, I'm going to support this thing, even though you've not seen it yet. We got 4 years before you see it in operation. And why do you think they did it that way? Yes, sir.